everyone. I hope you all are doing well and having a great start towards your Sunday. As always, I'm meteorologist Alexa Minton. I am your WKYT morning meteorologist. Excited to be here with you all as we get kicked off to what seems like a relatively calm trend for our work week. I'm excited about it. I know you all are definitely excited about it. So let's go ahead and jump right into our forecast and talk about what we can expect for this week. Our WKYT tower cam isn't showing a lot of activity at the moment. I always think it's a good sign when we see like those white puffy clouds in the sky. Those are some cumulus clouds right now. They can indicate fair weather, but they also indicate that there's a little bit of lingering moisture in the air. And we will watch that carry on throughout parts of the day, but mostly calm. The only bad thing I see on this tower cam right now is maybe some traffic on Winchester, maybe a little bit of a heavier volume on I-75 too. But everything's looking relatively calm as we start off our morning. Now our temperatures are going to continue to trend maybe up towards parts of the upper 80s for Lexington today. We'll watch them climb up towards maybe 87, and that's going to be mostly thanks to some sunshine across the board, which, we'll take the sunshine in regards to heat versus that heat and humidity that we've been feeling the past couple days. So our current conditions across parts of the region right now, we have settled in 80 degrees. Our humidity levels, as you can see, they are kind of settled in maybe 71%. I see someone just said I have a bad echo right now. Let's see if I can fix that. Maybe technology, Alexa, can fix that. Maybe that helps out a little bit in regards to the echo. I don't know, I'm just pressing buttons on a board, folks, so let me know if that helped. We see 80 degrees right now here in parts of the area. Again, we're going to have a humidity level of 71%, so that's always a good indicator still in regards to what we can kind of expect for the day today. Now, when we look later on towards, a little bit in regards towards our activity throughout parts of the rest of the day, we're going to see a few different things happening. Now, while central Kentucky and parts of northern Kentucky are going to be calm, look at all of this activity we've been having pop up throughout parts of the morning and parts of southeastern Kentucky. Look at all of that. Now, the good news is that it's mostly just thunderstorms that are starting to spawn, as we can see on our radar network. They're affecting a lot of counties. I'm mostly thinking about our friends across parts of, Leslie County, Harlan County, Letcher, Perry, Knott, Pike, Floyd. You guys have been waking up to some thunderstorms on and off throughout parts of the day. That is going to carry on, unfortunately. I wish I could bring about better news, but we're going to watch that kind of linger as you go about your daytime today. But in regards to the rest of the area, for some reason, central and northern Kentucky will just be getting it in the form of cloud cover as we go about their day. So if you're in parts of southeastern Kentucky, grab that umbrella, keep it handy as you go about your day today. You're in central Kentucky, it can't hurt to keep one handy, but it looks like most of that moisture is going to be in the form of cloud cover as we go about our day. I want to pull up this map because I think it kind of shows us where we've been settled, right? We've been under the influence mostly of this big old ridge that's settled over our friends in parts of the southwest United States. It's also been funneling in tons of moisture from the Gulf. That's why we had all those heat advisories last week. Now, once we look on the other hand, though, there's this big old trough now that's over parts of the Northeast. That's what's going to end up affecting us as we go about our day. Once we look towards, Monday, Tuesday, we're still kind of in the middle. So we're waffling in between. So this effects that we're going to see with the cooler-ish temperatures aren't going to last for very long, but at least we won't be so stifling hot as it's felt the past couple days. And we've certainly felt all that heat and humidity as we ended up our week. Now, obviously, at the 10 o'clock hour, we are still seeing a lot of that rainfall activity across parts of the state. Just southeast Kentucky, look at this. It just sticks around, y'all, for a good chunk of the mid-morning towards the midday. It looks like we're still getting a little bit of activity for our friends, even stretching up to parts of Breathitt County. We're seeing things mostly not Perry, Letcher County. You guys are getting a lot of that rainfall. But central Kentucky is just getting it in the form of cloud cover, that moisture that's kind of settled in parts of the area. Now, once we head towards 2:30 today, everyone seems to get a little bit of a break except for that one tip of Harlan County. But that's not going to last for long as we see some pop-up showers start to return to parts of the region. for dinner time. Now this time it's stretching from Jackson down towards Hazard. It's looking like it's going to be a little bit lighter than what you guys are experiencing now. It might be really loud for you all at the moment in time. The good news is, I want to emphasize, it's not severe. It's just loud and inconvenient today. What we saw yesterday did turn a little bit dangerous in some instances as we saw those high wind gusts. Today is just going to be some heavy downpouring. And if you do see any pooling of roadways, as you all know, and we've been preaching it over and over again, just don't drive on any sort of pooling of roadways. That's your best bet as you go about your day today. Now, once we look deeper towards Sunday, it does look to pick up a little bit of steam, get a little heavier around the 8 o'clock hour, but things are going to calm down as we look deeper towards Sunday, maybe the 10 o'clock hour. Things finally shift out of the region. Now, I wanted to focus on later this week because we're going to have a calm first couple days. Monday, it's looking like only maybe minor chances of rainfall. Same story Tuesday. It's Wednesday evening when we start to see some rain come back to the region. It starts off in parts of western Kentucky. And what's going to happen is as we go throughout our transition from Wednesday into Thursday, hit those Thursday early morning hours, some of that activity is going to start to trickle into parts of our region. As you can see, all those little white arrows that are pushing down, that's like it's called our upper level jet, right? Or basically what we want to think of it as is it's the part that's fueling all of this energy that gives us our weather maker systems. And what we're seeing right now is a lot of this wind is pushing down, allowing for some of that moisture to settle in parts of the area. Now, they definitely is going to pick up some steam. We might see some higher wind gusts associated with this system. Again, it looks like the brunt of the rainfall is going to be on Thursday evening, but it's going to start as soon as Wednesday evening. So it's going to last from Wednesday into Thursday. At the moment, it's still looking like it might last into parts of Friday as well in regards to intensity. Well, of course, this is a couple days away, so we're going to continue to track it. But I always think it's a good thing when we check out our mucky meter and we see that, yes, we've got those shower chances throughout parts of the day. Look at Monday. We're back down towards the humid, comfy range. Monday, mostly comfy. Tuesday, mostly comfy for our humidity. It's that Wednesday evening when we start to see the reintroduction of these showers into parts of the region that we're going to climb and climb and climb, giving us a little bit higher humidity levels for our Thursday and Friday as well. So our breakdown for the day. If you're trying to plan out your Sunday, we've got a lot calmer of a setup. A few storms could pop up, and as we've seen right now, most of them happen to be in parts of eastern Kentucky. So good luck to you folks out there. But we are going to notice a substantial cool down. Now, we had a cold front pass over us, so we're going from temperatures feeling like the mid 90s back down to feeling like the mid 80s. The only reason we might feel a little bit closer towards the upper 80s today is because of that sunshine. We'll see more sunshine throughout the day than we will rain. But again, we want to focus on those rain chances because parts of southeastern and eastern Kentucky, you all are getting quite the lot of rainfall. If you have any questions about your specific region and I didn't mention it, as always, you guys comment. I will go through once I've wrapped up the live and I will try and give you guys a little bit more details in regards to your forecast. But what we can take away from this is across the board, our first half of our work week is relatively dry and calm. It's once we hit that Wednesday day, things are going to start to pick up some steam. We might look at a little bit more activity by the time we get towards the end of next week. You can find out more details in another forecast, of course, tonight on WKYT, or you can tune in and see Jim Caldwell all morning long for WKYT mornings, or you can see me on the CW tomorrow morning. You got your pick of which forecast you want to kind of check out, and always download that WKYT weather app. We'll keep you updated with all the latest weather alerts as well. So I think that's a pretty handy tool, especially when your power goes out. It's nice and handy. But thank you all for watching. I'm meteorologist Alexa Minton. You guys have all been so welcoming so far in the comments in regards to being friendly about me transitioning to Kentucky. So I wanted to say a quick thank you about that. You guys have been patient with my pronunciation of counties, so I appreciate that. But again, any questions that you have about your specific region, go ahead and drop your location in the comments. I'll do my best to go through and give you a little bit more of a personalized forecast. But for now, thanks for watching. We'll see you later tonight on WKYT.